The Norton Commando is the modern retro bike you think of whenever the storied British brand comes to mind. It's the firm's most famous model and arguably the defining British twin-cylinder classic, which is why it was the mainstay of Norton when it relaunched in 2009. The Commando experience is now what you expect of a traditional British parallel twin, but without all the niggles and worries that came with the previous version. It doesn't just ride better, but is nicer built too. Even the quality of fasteners and little brackets is better than before. The previous version gave the impression it was assembled using whatever nuts and bolts were to hand. The new Norton Commando 961 may look like the one launched back in 2015 by the old and now disgraced Norton regime. But new Norton reckons almost 40% of the bike is completely new, and over 300 components have either been changed or redesigned. The somewhat old-school air-cooled pushrod engine punches out a claimed 56.5 kilowatts, 76.8 horsepower, of power at 7,250 revolutions per minute and 81 newton meters of torque at 6,300 revolutions per minute. Old Norton claimed 58 kilowatts, 79 horsepower, and 90 newton meters of torque. So it appears new Norton has sacrificed some power in the name of reliability. Or perhaps new Norton is simply more realistic. Chassis-wise, Norton has again stayed on familiar Commando territory. There is an adjustable 43mm Öhlins fork up front and twin Öhlins shocks looking after the rear, plus quality Brembo stoppers all round. The frame is redesigned, though rake, trail, and wheelbase are unchanged, and the Commando's weight is now quoted at 230 kilograms per, which by modern standards is heavy for a relatively simple air-cooled bike. Ducati's air-cooled Scrambler 1100 is 26 kilograms lighter. Brembo 4-piston monoblock stoppers combine with twin 320mm discs and do an excellent job of slowing the relatively heavy Commando. ABS comes as standard, of course, but only in a conventional non-lean sensitive format. UK prices start at £16,449, 29,500 Australian dollars, which is expensive, especially when you compare it to the competition from Triumph, Ducati, and even Moto Guzzi. But it is unique and hand-built in the UK in limited numbers. It has exclusivity the others can't match, backed up by character and the kudos of that a brand known the world over.